Well, hello there everyone. Alice in Wonderland has got to be one of my all-time favorite animated movies, so I decided to do my take on the Cheshire Cat. If you'd like to learn how to recreate this fun and colorful look, keep on watching. As with most of my looks, I like to start by using a white eyeliner to map out my shape, so I have a general idea of the color placement. I sketch out thick horizontal lines on my neck and chest to match the ones that cover his body. I use the same eyeliner to roughly draw on where I want his huge grin to be. I fill in the rest of my face using my everyday foundation. I use concealer to highlight my face in the normal areas, but apply it in an M shape on my forehead to mimic the shape of the Cheshire Cat's head. I also highlight around the mouth shape I sketched in. Once I blend the concealer, I set my face with a matte translucent powder. Now it's time for the stripes. I use pink and purple water-activated face paints from the Wolfe Essentials palette to fill in my stripes. These paints are pretty pigmented, but since pink is such a light color, it takes a few coats to look fully opaque. While my stripes dry, I fill in my mouth shape with white from Diamond FX. Now that my stripes are dry, I can go back in and outline them with black from Diamond FX to give them that cartoon look. Use long, smooth brush strokes to get the cleanest lines. I want the mouth to look pretty cartoony and flat, but I add a tiny bit of gray eyeshadow around the edge to give it a bit of dimension. I use an eyeliner pen to edit my mouth shape a little before going in with black from Diamond FX on a small detailing brush to outline the mouth, smile lines, and teeth. When painting fine detail, it can help to brace your hand on the surface you're painting. I use a white eyeshadow to highlight around the mouth before contouring my forehead and nose with a bright purple eyeshadow and adding a touch of hot pink to the tip of my nose to give it that cat nose feel. I fill in my brows with black eyeshadow on an angled brush. I shade around the smile lines with hot pink. I apply eyeshadow primer to my eyelids and pat it in with my ring finger because it has the most delicate touch. While the primer is still tacky, I pack on bright yellow eyeshadow from the Morphe 35C palette. I draw on the bottom of the cut crease with purple eyeliner before going in with a coordinating purple eyeshadow to create a pointed, more cat-like look. Once you have the desired shape, blend out the purple until it's a nice, even gradient. I add a bit more light gray eyeshadow to the top of the mouth for some extra dimension. I shade my lower lash line with a gradient of hot pinks. I use a water-activated eyeliner to apply thick winged eyeliner on the upper lash line and a little triangle in my inner corner. When doing winged eyeliner, I honestly prefer to use a super fine paintbrush over a makeup brush. This is how I achieve a nice, sharp point. I use a pink face paint to apply a smaller wing and triangle to my lower lash line. Then I use a white to fill in the gap between the little triangles. Finally, I line my waterline with white, highlight my brow bone, and put on some purple false lashes. Thank you so much for watching my Cheshire Cat tutorial. All the products I use will be listed in the description below. If you have any looks you'd like to see me create, let me know in the comments. To see more of my work, check me out on Instagram and Facebook, links in the description. And I will see you next time. No cats were harmed in the making of this video, only mildly annoyed.